It's always been you. Whatever happens, I shall always be on your side.
The Pursuit of Love hit our screens in May of 2021, and if you love Bridgerton, then this one will be a treat for your eyes too. There are a few similarities between the two shows, and if you want to know all about that, then you've clicked on the right video. But before we continue, make sure you drop a like on this video and ring that notification bell. Let's begin. Today, we'll be talking about why the Pursuit of Love will hit your Bridgerton sweet spot, so let's jump right into the video. Do you know that this video will contain some major spoilers, so watch at your own risk. The Pursuit of Love also revolves around romance, the British era, and the culture. There are a lot of similarities between the two shows. The storylines are of course different, but the many things that fans will love about the show, if they love Bridgerton, will be the high society class elegance of the 1940s British era, and a good old narrator. The Pursuit of Love features an era in which society was completely dominated by men. A few things that made Bridgerton stand apart from its storyline and the deadly romance between the two characters was the set, the music, and the scandal. Bridgerton features modern music violin covers that fans went absolutely gaga over, not to mention the never-ending balls and the beautiful ball gowns. Show creators did get a clear message with this and decided to adopt the same thing in The Pursuit of Love to make fans more connected with the era of the British in the 1940s. The show portrays the exact replica of the British era. Apart from the set, the music, the ballrooms, and the ball gowns in both shows, Bridgerton also had the unique touches and finishes in the designs of the costumes, the tablecloth, and the tea set that only the British are known for. The same thing has been portrayed on The Pursuit of Love, as the show's creators have tried their level best to bring the most out of the theme of the British era that is still much loved on the screen so that fans could get the authenticity of the story and amazing plot behind it that hides important messages in it. It too features women who want to love but are also aware of their sole identity. In Bridgerton, we see women wanting to get married as soon as they turn 18 because that is the ideal age to get married. The story here is in The Pursuit of Love that Linda, played by the talented Lily James, is on search for love. The character of Linda is what they call a hopeless romantic, and because of that, she ends up making some really bad decisions. But the similarity this has to do with Bridgerton is that on that show, we too see the main character Daphne on a search for a good husband because that will mark her as a successful woman in society. In Bridgerton, we see Daphne's sister to be nothing of that sort, as she only wants to study more and never get married. The same was the case here with Linda's cousin, Fanny, who also narrates the story along the way. Fanny goes to school and wants to get more of an education, but in the show, we see men who do not like the idea of women getting an education, and this just shows the very realities that the British society held back in the day. The Pursuit of Love features two cousins as they figure out their way of wanting separate things and how they lead their own ways for it. The show did an excellent job with that. Both shows outline important issues faced by women. Both Bridgerton and The Pursuit of Love feature one common theme. Women get married as soon as they turn 18. And not only that, but women are expected to become mothers as soon as they get married. If these things do not happen, then they are labeled as unsuccessful in society. In both of the shows, we see lead characters getting worried about this, but in The Pursuit of Love, the story wraps up concluding with the importance of women getting an education, of knowing where they stand in society and how they cannot let men control their lives and what they must do for themselves. Set in Oxfordshire, England, the show marvelously portrays the themes of issues that women faced back in the day. In Bridgerton, we too see a character who wants to sketch out her own maps, and fans loved how the character remained with that idea until the very end, not getting influenced by society. The Pursuit of Love is based on a novel, same as Bridgerton. The Pursuit of Love is based on the novel by Nancy Mitford, in which she has shown the sides of the British culture that many were unaware of. Mitford wrote the book inspired by her own life, and those that have watched the show will tell you how it's not only about romance and the never-ending parties, but it's much more beyond that. Bridgerton is based on a novel by Julia Quinn that highlights British society and the many advantages that men got based on their gender, and how women were only entitled to get married and nothing beyond that. Some things that are different from Bridgerton that fans will love. There's no doubt that Bridgerton has set a record as being the most watched TV show on Netflix, since fans were absolutely crazy for its story, the characters, the music, and the sets. The thing which fans thought the show lacked was a little more authenticity. The show does portray some things that only women were entitled to, but it revolves around a soft romance story and the passion that comes with it. However, in The Pursuit of Love, fans will be in for a full journey, as this show has all of that too, but it also features war, the state of affairs, and what the Britishers were up to at the time. It isn't some old romance, but it features the truth and how everyone was impacted by World War II. Pursuit of Love portrays some certain elements from the British culture that can be labeled as toxic, and this is not seen in Bridgerton at all. So, to summarize it all up, The Pursuit of Love features romance, the fruity scent, and the flowers from the British times, but also tells the audience about World War II, along with highlighting the many things that women had to face to get the things that were only reserved for men. The Pursuit of Love is not completely similar to Bridgerton. If you're still here with us, and you would have guessed, The Pursuit of Love is not completely like Bridgerton, but the elements that made Bridgerton popular to be the most watched show on Netflix are present in The Pursuit of Love too, but with more advancement. The show features all the things that were missing on Bridgerton, so if you want to take a look at a little bit more of history and political drama along with some romance, then The Pursuit of Love might just be the show for you. On one hand, where Bridgerton is a romantic show that highlights bits of many issues of the British society, The Pursuit of Love is all that, but much more intense and a complete treat to the eyes. The spectacular cast on both shows. A show can have an amazing storyline, mind-blowing plot twists, and good visuals, but if it doesn't have good actors, then what's the point? Fans loved the chemistry between Daphne and the Duke of Hastings Simon, not because of the story they had, but because of the sizzling chemistry between the two characters. The two actors did such a spot-on job with portraying the relationship between themselves, which also led to the major success of Bridgerton, as fans just could not shut up about the two. The same is the case in The Pursuit of Love. The story is so ahead of its time, and the team of the show has done an exceptional job with showing the correct depiction of the British society and culture, but an even more amazing work was done with the casting, with ever-charming Lily James played the role of Linda, and Emily Beecham playing the role of Fanny, as well as narrating the story. A good cast means a spectacular show. The chemistry between the characters is as important as taking care of every detail related to the show, and when you watch the show, you'll know all about the chemistry that we're talking about. That is it for today's video. Let us know how you love The Pursuit of Love after you're done watching it, and whether or not it's similar to Bridgerton in some aspects or not. Before you go, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos like this. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you can get notified every time we upload a new video. We'll see you in the next one.